I'm always amazed by the logistics of these things.
Yeah.
I've read that to transfer ACDC's crew between cities, you need 4 commercial A320s.
We've got a 737 and we've got a 320 for the band, which is more of a corporate setup, a big private jet. And look, we've got a lot of crew on the road. We've got 155 crew. We've got 65 trucks. We've got 28 tons of audio, 5 kilometres of cabling, 300 tons of staging. So it is as big as a show gets.
It's sort of unbelievable.
Yeah, it's staggering, the numbers behind it, but it's...
You must be very good at organising family Christmas. It must be a cinch.
That's an easy one.
Christo van Egmond is here, long family association with ACDC. I want to introduce you to someone else. James van Hest is here this morning as well. And I mentioned it just out of the 9 o'clock news that, you know, sometimes there are these performers that are so good that people start comparing them with the real thing. And James van Hest is one of those people. Very good morning to you, James.
Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, really well, thank you. So people might have seen you because you perform often at Circular Quay. What do you explain for listeners what you do?
I'm basically just to impersonate Angus the best I can, you know. Been doing it for a few years now. I just went and saw the boys in Melbourne. I went to both shows and I was at Power Trip as well. And did some busking down there as Angus as well. So,
what was the reaction down in Melbourne?
It was quite good. Yeah, on the Saturday before the second show, it was great. I think I saw Stevie's tech down there watching, so I think he was a bit impressed by that, which was great. So.
Yeah, okay. We're going to hear a little bit of what you do, and I think Christo's agreed to stick around and give you a formal appraisal from
Yay.
with the inside knowledge. But just so listeners kind of get a sense of this, can we just hear a little bit of you with the riff of Thunderstruck? Because I know you say, did you use the word imitate? Is that what you said? I think I think you kind of you're underdoing it a little bit.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of Thunderstruck, could you?
All right.
Yeah, you do that so easily. You make that look like...
I tell you what, it's harder to do just standing here rather than running around like Angus, you know?
So I'm curious, though, before we get to hear you, and we'll see you, we'll put it up on social media as well. How did you study this? Like, was it just watching videos, going to concerts? How did you pick up these particular features?
Well, I've just been watching the band my whole life, you know? I've got all the DVDs, you know? I've got lots of stuff at home, so... Yeah, my mum got me into them, and since then it's just been my favourite thing ever, you know. And then once I started doing the busking as Angus, I'd watch myself and be like, oh no, I've got to try and get that closer to how Angus does it, and, you know, so just, I guess, critiquing myself, you know.
Okay. And when you do your performances down at Circular Quay particularly, I think pretty big crowds turn up. Like, what's the biggest crowd you've pulled?
Well, down at Circular Quay, I don't know, maybe 100 people, you know.
Pull around.
But, I mean, recently it's been a bit not as good as maybe 2 years ago, but still go whenever I can in between gigs and things like that, you know.
There's been a bit of controversy, hasn't there, about buskers in Sydney. Has that affected you?
Well, it hasn't affected me as much as it's affected some other buskers because it's like two different... people that run it. So there's the people at Circular Quay who run that area, and then the people more in Sydney who run that, like Pitt Street Mall, and they've been
right. That's where they've added the 16 new busking spots, right?
Yes, I think they're adding some more around Circular Quay as well, probably to accommodate for all the new rules and people leaving, you know, busking in the city as much. So.
Okay, you're listening to James van Hest here. He's an ACDC performer, busker, but pretty good. We're going to hear an example of what you do with a whole lot of Rosie. Now, is that what you're going to perform?
Yes, that's right.
You're listening to Mornings on 702 ABC Radio Sydney. This is James van Hest. And he has a little backing track, which we're going to fire up to make sure that it...
passwords we've got to put in here.
The passwords reset the screen. So
all right, we're all good to go now.
We're good to go. It's 20 minutes past 9. You're listening to Mornings on 702 ABC Radio Sydney.
gonna tell you a story about a woman I know. And come to love it. Oh, she steals the show. She ain't exactly pretty. She ain't exactly small. 42, 39, 56. You can say she's got it all.
think you've just blown all of Sydney away. I'm getting people swearing at me on the text line. They can't believe it's real.
Well, yeah, come down to Circular Quay in maybe half an hour. I'll be there.
That's James van Hest that you're listening to. Christo van Egmond is here, the promoter with a long associate. What did you make of that?
James, you absolutely shredded that then. That was unbelievable.
There was some pretty extraordinary guitar playing, I've got to say.
Really, really excellent.
Well, tell Angus I said thank you. He's the one who taught me.
Lee on the text line says, how cool would it be for this guy if he could perform one song with ACDC? Definitely good enough. Fabulous guitar player. Go on, pull some strings. I'm not sure if I have access to those strings, but that was incredible. Thank you so much for coming in. Before we let you go, how would you like to see ACDC recognised in Sydney? Because there's been a bit of a thorny issue with the Premier saying maybe something would come, then it doesn't look like there will be anything.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, a statue of Angus or something, or even something for all the boys. I think a statue would be better than like a mural because, you know, sometimes murals get painted over and things like that. So I think, yeah, a statue would be great, you know.
Yeah. Christo, what do you reckon?
Well, I think we've got ACDC Lane in Melbourne, which has had some a new sign erected over it. But I think a statue is a great idea. Something, you know, Bonds in Fremantle. But I think, you know, this is their home. This is where they grew up. So I think something's got to be recognised in Sydney for sure. And I think it needs to happen.
Okay, on the text line, I'm 85. Oh, my God, Hamish. I've turned into a headbanger. James and Christo, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the week.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
You're listening to Mornings on 702.
I would have played.